Let's go, guys. Let's go.
It's way to the rescheduled game of the match day 13 fixture of the TCC League, where both sides will have the best of the time to give the best of the results in this game. After the first meeting between these two sides, NC People of the REAL SAPPHIRE would defeated Imperial 2-1 in the first meeting. It's the second leg of the TCC, where they will be pushing for the match of hope. It's the third time they will meet in the season after the second meeting was from the TCC Cup, where it ended goalless. The first meeting from the TCC League was in favor of the REAL SAPPHIRE, who defeated Imperial by 2-1. And it's coming to the second stanza of the TCC League, where it's going to be a must-win as the REAL SAPPHIRE are fighting to get qualification to play the Elite Cup. We are hoping to see one of the best of movements and the best of the 90 away from home for REAL SAPPHIRE after having an outstanding performance against OGUN Tigers in the match day 22 fixture. Coming into these, there have been a right of a match of hope. Goalkeeper for today's game still remain their trusted number one, was fantastic against OGUN Tigers, Godwin Azubagu, who have the best of time. Mahiba as well were played from the right hand side and give the best of all to run into space. No means of a ball creativity in the middle of the area with the departure of Bidemi Amole, but this story going to be a best of hope for Junaid as well to take that place and possibly showcase himself as one of the best trusted man in the middle of the area to explore and give the best of football. As we await the center referee to kickstart this rescheduled game, it's an outstanding game for the both sides after the excitement of the occurrence, which we hope it will never happen again. We're back at the Imperial Stadium, the newly built beautiful stadium here in ODOGBOLU, where Imperial will be hosting REAL SAPPHIRE for the match day 13 scheduled fixture of the TCC. It is going to be one of the best of all to see how best they will be able to reciprocate or push for better revenge this season. Imperial are yet to get their win over REAL SAPPHIRE. REAL SAPPHIRE for their first meeting against this side recorded their 2-1 win at the Dekwadino Stadium, and coming to report back for a better matchup of seeing how best they will be able to reflect one of the best of football.
We are winning. We are winning. We are winning.
We are winning. It's right now. Right out of a match of hope. It's right to see how they can just demonstrate well. Emmanuel Elesami will be paired alongside Abdelaziz allowing Victor Obina to operate from the left hand side. Azubagu, Elesami, Abdelaziz, Obina, Ismail, Alade Akifewa, Amuda, Omenka, Ayamide, Musa Akifewa, and the goal scorer were part of the goal scorer against OGUN Tigers, captain of the side, start the journey of the match day 13 rescheduled fixture of the TCC League. He opened the scoring against OGUN Tigers, captain of the side for REAL SAPPHIRE. So Ibrahim leads the attack for today's game. The coach will be on the touchline for the REAL SAPPHIRE FC side is Arthur Ferreira. Brazilian trying to re-strategize and give the best of structural football from the grassroots level in Nigeria since taking charge as REAL SAPPHIRE head coach. Welcome to the best of football to see one of the best of time for both sides. Matthew is the center referee for today's game. Well experienced center referee from the grassroots level who officiates these 90 minutes of this great encounter. There is much to expect from the both sides. We'll be hoping at the end of the season they finish well on the log table. Beautiful moment to watch one of the best of football. A Jamaica will have the best of time to be the defensive midfielder, pushing G9 to be the creative midfielder up front. Flag is up for an offside. Quick reaction there from the assistant referee. We'll have to watch that. Perfect reaction quickly. So getting out to see if they can just put the best of gesture. See little fans of the Real Sapphire FC to push them to victory. Doing fully well. And it's a better home advantage for the Imperial on their home ground, with numbers of fans coming to cheer them up to victory. Let's play it down at the moment for the Imperial FC side. Adam Sasmai was as well close to score after a strike against Leauge Tigers. It's the top of the crossbar. Surely we having the best of hope as well to possibly up on the scoring in this game in a much needed victory to close the match in against the team who sit fourth on the log table, as they surely will be pushing to the end of the season to get things right for themselves. Musa Akifewa with a first touch of ball. This time seems to be too heavy. Aiba with a launch of ball forward. Not the best control from the captain of the side, who will surely be encouraging his teammates as well to get this job done. See how far they were able to seal a victory. Another man to watch in goal is Godwin Azubago, who was all fantastic last season, representing Real Sapphire from the Nationwide League One. So close to get the second tie of the Nigerian football ticket. But they will have to restart all over again this season in the coming Nationwide League One season. But Imperial, the Real Sapphire will get the slot of the NLO playoff, but was just unlucky to get the NNL ticket. They will have to restart all over again under the new leadership and control of Arthur Ferreira. Exactly was he thinking with the options available? Still a wrong pass there from coming growing Alade Akinfewa. Of his players as well will have the best of time to replicate well what Bidemi Amale had been able to do during his time well spent with Real Sapphire. Another fantastic, well-discovered, talented player. With the best of time, he had paid his price, and that is surely giving him the greener pasture of belief. Real Sapphire are establishing something good. This may be dangerous. The interaction and interaction of balls quite needed there by Godwin. Have to make that needed clearance without committing foul in a very much dangerous area. Forward from the left-hand side to attack Real Sapphire. They are pushing with confidence to possibly strike first. Joshua Ibrahim shifts to the right-hand side for the dangerous and deadly Musa Akinfewa out of space. Unable to create that run with a perfect touch of ball, which was not rightly done by the midfielder, who as well can play as a centre forward. However, with the challenge seized by the centre referee, which will be for an advantage in Perez's way. We're grabbing out to see what best it will be to entice their face. And I still, with the best of all, how good they will just be able to fill up this best of time. Every chances like this really matters. Every way of football like this really has all kinds and better ways of football. Strange goal. Abdul is not really satisfied with the referee decision. Is going in advantage the Leauge. Pretty given in advantage of Perez to possibly test Godwin Azubago ability in goal. Another trusted goalkeeper in goal. Since taking charge after really having the trust and belief in Godwin Azubagu to be the number one choice over. The Brazilian having that big trust in Godwin Azubagu to be the number one over the main Remy Leko, who was trusted numbers of times by the really the best of calculation about there from Alade. Very solid in the middle of the area with his ball recovery. A chance! That just goal flashed the post. There were options inside, but decided to just go for glory himself. Carried out with another perilous strike of ball. Watched well by Godwin, who will have to make sure he's with the best of confidence to just watch that attempt goes wide. Thank you very much, Victor. Not seeing one of the best of supports. A lot of people to be watched after this game and the questions. Sees Victor Obina playing from a different role in today's game as a left back, allowing Abdelaziz to be trusted to be paired alongside Emmanuel Ilesomi. Not the best of calculation of all means there. 8 minutes to the start of this half for this rescheduled match day 13 fixture of the Citizens League 2025-2026 season. Confirmed Beyond Limit to be champion. Nevertheless, with the other result, that surely would not affect the confirmation of Beyond Limit to be champion, taking that glory of champion away from REAL SAPPHIRE. But they will have to bounce back better to possibly retain the glory once again, REAL SAPPHIRE, to become champions again ahead of what the next season surely will look like. The big pay for Bidemi as well will give the best of motivation for the boys as well to do better, to be more outstanding and impressive on and off the field of play, and that surely will give them the right of confidence. There is always a green light and a greener pasture for the best of players who are always impressive with their style of play and outstanding performance on and off the field of play. For a better opportunity outside Nigerian football, we can confirm the sporting director of the team as well is here live watching to give the best of motivation for the boys. There is a call of the medics on the player down for the Imperial FC at the moment. We're just 10 minutes into the start of this game. No shot on target yet from the both side. A try to hold from Imperial to test. Good on Zubagun go. We're here at the newly built, beautiful Imperial FC Stadium. Where we have in the broadcast coverage of this match day 13 rescheduled Citizens League 2025-2026 game involving Imperial and REAL SAPPHIRE, where it stands to be goalless with 11 minutes of football play. Players still being carefully attended to by the medics of the team of Imperial. Surely it will be okay to continue this game. But the head coach will have to possibly look into bench to possibly make the changes. The back problem. And it's not something really serious on the player. Still struggling for fitness to be okay. The player is okay after enough time was spent by the medics of the team to let play continue throw. Surprise way pushed Nossi and Musa in farewell for a throw signified by referee Imperial's way. Preparing for his own teammates. Nothing to worry, goalkeeper will welcome that with joy. Then they have to recover back. Imperial will have opportunity to come forward now. Let's see the best of both speeds. I was expecting him to shoot from that range, but well stopped this time by Alade. Too much for Joshua Ibrahim to chase. Waiting for a call of a foul. He's seen on Junaid Ayomide, another flexible player from the middle of the area representing Lucifer. Another fantastic player to watch. It's ball to the left-hand side now. Only one player expected to cross the right hand for Lucifer. Back here to the left-hand side now. Coming out to strategize one of the best of football. So what football really speaks is to indulging one of the best of all, to see how best it will be. Forward. Flags off and offside. Time to still play in this game, really. Takes forward this time. And cross to effects. That seems to be dangerous, but it's a call from the center referee way to be given for Imperial's way. Fire as well are still pushing to break the defense line of Imperial, despite the run of attack and momentum to push to penetrate and possibly strike force, looking to start the pathway well into this game. We're trying to give the best of communication and as well coordinate their backline at the moment to the attacking force. Chance coming. Lucifer needs to be very careful. This time goes right. No, it's just highly strike this time. Reflecting to the best of confidence. Alive to see what the best of this result. This may be dangerous this time. Not still the best of ball clearings. One cross coming to still penetrate forward now. Time read to see how far they will just be able to deliver in this game. We cut off an hour played already. Right now with the confidence. Thank you very much, the head of media from the Imperial giving out the accurate lineup. Chete is the goalkeeper in goal for today's game. Imperial both goalkeepers are still having holiday in goal. No serious call of action on the two players up front. Right now to still come forward to attack now. Musa Akinfenwa is supported by Ayuba this time. Swips into the middle, not the best ball control from Junaid Ayomide. They're pushing out to give themselves the right of all, launch the ball to the right man. The right back overlap forward Ayuba. And still giving out the best of all. Good exchange of passes this time, but still not the best of communication of all. Still not rightly done, disappointing. Right now to communicate to all and see what best surely will come out of this game. Still plenty of time to play for both sides, still no goal to separate these two sides. This may be dangerous. Recovered well by Adams Ismail. Will have to make a vital interception of ball from the middle of the area to assist the defender as well. There is a player down at the moment which is not being aware by the centre referee from the REAL SAPPHIRE FC side. There's Ayuba, the right back. Finally goes down, which may be another time of call from the medics of the team to come over to attend to the right back, who had an outstanding performance against the Gomu Tigers in the last game, where they defeated the Gomu Tigers 2-0. Provided a lovely assist of ball for Joshua Ibrahim, who scored a sumptuous finish of strike to lead the home side with a goal margin of a difference to half-time in the game. Will be a big blow to see him off this game at the moment. He's down injured. 2 matches to go to the end of the Sisters League season. They only means the firm champions. Every other teams will have to come back next season again and restart again. They will have to start all over again and see what hence beginning 2026-2027 season, where we hope to see everybody live. And see Imperial as well, including my best man. Supporting in his time well spent with Greenlock. Tigers, the big one here in the area. Joel as well is here as the super man for the REAL SAPPHIRE FC side, broadcasting every REAL SAPPHIRE games live on REAL SAPPHIRE YouTube channel for every viewers across the globe to have access to watch every REAL SAPPHIRE matches, including Mr. Melwit as well. Geographer in charge, always standing for 90 minutes. Thank you very much for giving the best of broadcast for viewers across the globe to have access to watch REAL SAPPHIRE games. Including Imperial, who had been broadcasting all the matches as well for the fans across the globe to have the best of opportunity to scout out for talent. Ball resumed back after the play attended to by the medics is okay. Ahmed Ayuba. Barry. Let's see the best of touch of all this time from Aditoye. Rotimi has been fantastic from that left wing position, operating to make a curl of a deadly run into space to penetrate the back line of REAL SAPPHIRE, which had been dealt with well by Ahmed Ayuba from the right wing position. One time, once again, for the young talented midfielder, once again with Ahmed on the right back. Did not make it look easy. We'll have to settle for a corner. 20-minute play so far now. Still goalless between these two sides. Still nothing to separate these two sides. No shot on target yet from the both sides as well. Imperial's corner. REAL SAPPHIRE had not really been allowing Imperial to dominate this game, to play like they're on their home ground. Anyway, showing their dedication and commitment towards achieving something good away from home. So we're returning of ball to restart back with goalkeeper Ajete. Now to give the best of football with the time hacked up ball. Abasiz will have to make the stop over. Olorotimi, dangerous player. This time did not get the right shoot of ball. And she goes off target with attempt. That wasn't really bad. Encouraging to see the best of run of attack. There is another problem for the player down at the moment, and the referee may have to call upon the medics for the second time from the REAL SAPPHIRE FC bench to attend to the player who seems not to be okay. Amuda for the second time. Will be a big blow to see him off this game. One of the Riley trusted right back. Well, it's really been fantastic. Had a decent game against Igama Tigers last weekend. He's really struggling to be hockey 100% for today's game. But a signal there from Amda Yuba may just see him off this game. The head coach will possibly have to look to bench to possibly make some changes. And this might just be the last taste of the game for Amda Yuba, will surely be making way for another fresh leg. For that substitution play will continue to come forward. Still the right throw called the best of confidence. It's a fast corner this time. Junan Ayomide who wants to take the responsibility of this corner. The substitution ready. Confirm it's the last taste of the game for the injured Amda Ayuba, will make way for another fresh leg. Someone Balogun will take that place. Someone Balogun will finish this game as the right back for REAL SAPPHIRE due to the slight of injury to Amda Ayuba. Imperial are still using that as a ball advantage. Support well by G9 to have to for the defenders. There's going to be a holder once again on the player down at the moment for Imperial FC. This is Hussein. Maybe it's Hussein down at the moment for Imperial FC side. If we're trying to make confirmation if there is going to be need for the medic, it's nothing really serious on the left back, seems to be okay. 20 minutes to still play, plus what the little stoppage time will be before half time. Scoreline still remain blank. Goalless as it stands. It's still a way of where these two sides know how important it is to get the maximum 3 points in this game. Coming into this game, first on the log table. A win for them surely will close the gap against the team who seek third and fourth on the log table at the moment. Not just for the fight to be champion, but to get the qualification to compete as the defending champion of the Elite Cup to as well play its coming season from the Elite Cup. Chase back heavily this time by 1-4. There will be no problem for HIT. Flexible turning there from Mohammed. Trying to see Dangerous rip themselves one of the best of games. There is time Time to run into space this time. It's going to be one-on-one now for Musa Akinfewa with the defender this time. The kick position, you expect him to do better now. There's still not the best of pass there from Musa, who will try to locate Unite. Big mistake there from... Excellently done, recovered well by Ablaziz Ablati. Flag is signified for outside, I guess. What a break is signified by the centre referee. It's been a sunny afternoon here at the Imperial Stadium here in ODOGBOLU. It's been a hot weather, but nevertheless, the play surely will continue. And these are part of the reasons why the centre referee have to just signify a minute's break of a cooling break for the players as well, including players on the bench and teachers as well to have enough time to stop at anything for themselves to drink enough water. And those in charge of cameras as well. That is awesome. Time up to still playing this game. So, celebrates defined by center referee due to the hot weather. Looking out to see the best of it. It will surely be at the end of this game. It's been a sunny afternoon here. You have to as well feel the nature of how the players as well will surely be feeling under this hot sun. Stay with the water break, and as well giving the best of time for the coaches as well to pass some vital instructions and information to the boys to make the needed changes in this game and possibly do better up front. Players are ready to let play continue, but at the moment, Arthur Ferreira still having some words with the players of the Real Sapphire before continuing this game with half an hour football played already. Half an hour football played already. Still, colours also stands between Imperial at home for the rescheduled match day 13th fixture of the TCC League. Where both sides are still looking and waiting patiently for where the first goal of this game surely will come from. It's an outstanding match day 13 fixture. So we are live at the Imperial newly built stadium, a very beautiful stadium, up to standard, and it's good to be here. As well, visit this beautiful stadium for the third time as a match commentator. As I stand for this outstanding rescheduled game between Imperial and home welcoming Real Sapphire, we still have no goal to separate these two sides. Joining out to hope for best. Samado Chase, not the best of players there from Alade Akinfewa, will have to head it up, support by Tonight. Chase placed by the captain of the side. Grabbing out to see Well, the best of hope is going to be for the match of confidence. Tonight, having the best of time to control from the middle of the area, allowing Musa Akinfenwa to flow from the right wing position to make that deadly run of attack. They have not really been getting it right with his space and ability to run into space to cause little more problem for the back line of Imperial in this game, Musa Akinfenwa. They've really been given enough time for Oluwarotimi to operate from the left wing, but big thanks to Amuda Ayuba, who had been able to do with the run of attack, but just being quite unfortunate and sad to see the young talented right back off this game due to a slight injury. Hopefully, he will be back for the next game against Atlantic Business, another big game in 2B, a decisive one to make way for Summer Balogun, who will finish this game as the right back in this game after the slight injury to Amuda Ayuba, who started this game as the right back.
I don't know.
Another time of a call on the play down for Imperial FC. 32 minutes of football play with 10 minutes to still play. It's been a hot weather to play under. Nevertheless, these are some of the things you expect playing under this kind of hot weather. The players as well have to just make the best of time to adapt to this.
Noise, bro.
The play will let play continue.
Yeah. Alright.
Second time in, Real Sapphire will be coming on this home ground of Imperial. The first time was from the GCC Cup where they played goalless. William Amole was fantastic also in that game with his dazzling run, breaking into space, was just unquiet. To see how unfortunate it was for him to have the breakthrough with numbers of chances he was able to create for Real Sapphire in the game, where at the end of the 90 they have to settle for a goalless draw. Substitutions as well is made by Imperial FC. Chilenos is the player introduced up front for Oladejo. Seen by referee Joshua Ibrahim. Free kick in a very much promising area now for Real Sapphire to test goalkeeper Ajete in goal, who is still having holiday in goal. In the last 35 minutes of this game, still yet to be tested, including goalkeeper for Real Sapphire, Godwin Azubagu, is as well having enough time to roll in the goalpost. The run of attack had been well dealt with by Abdelaziz alongside Emmanuel Ilesami before reaching goalkeeper's territory.
That was an offside before he did that. Why are they giving it?
Musa Akinfenwa alongside in front of these to take the responsibility of this set piece.
That was an offside.
One of the best of free kick taking. Easily catch by goalkeeper, who have no problem to work on that. Goes down to the best of encouragement. And well played so far. Time to come forward each time. to not rightly communicate here, but it's still going to be for Real Sapphire's way for a throw. Victor Bina playing from a different role in today's game at the left back, but still trying to adapt quickly to that role. Well known to be a centre back. Another quick man thinking, an influential player under new coach. You have to be ready to play from a different role to be able to deliver and convince the heart of the Brazilian. You are worthy to be wearing Real Sapphire's jersey. Every first touch there from Emmanuel, we need to be very careful. It is going Real Sapphire's way. Cementing one of the best of acts of this halftime surely would be not really the best of show of football from both sides, who have struggled up front all through this half. With just only one shot on target so far from Real Sapphire, no shot on target from the home side at the moment. Musa in a very good position, he knows how to do better and cause problem this time. Of the right back tonight. Musa wants to do it alone. Omenka. Akifewa. Musa this time, right a block of law. No flag should be raised. But disappointing run there from Junai, too heavy for the midfielder to chase. Or just too long. Going to be for to one touch of ball for a light of exchange of passes from Imperial. Now to come forward for Imperial. Fine cross, not the best calculation of ball. Very lucky, Godwin. Oh, what a save! That is his first impact in this game so far. In the last 39 minutes of this game, Godwin Akzubogu called to action. That was almost close for the home side breakthrough. Good reflexes there from Godwin, so much needed. Let's look at the replay once again. That was almost close. That was the first cross. He had the best of ball. Didn't have the best of calculation with his own player. The goalkeeper has to be tested once again in a big way. But it's a meaningful save made by Godwin Akzubogu. And no wonder he's being trusted to be the #1 choice under Arthur Ferreira. It's a fine big save made, and it's Imperial first minute for attempting this game as well. Let's look at the replay once again, Victor. That's another top-class save from Godwin Akzubogu. The cross was in the face of a good calculation between goalkeeper and his defender. We'll have to go back quickly to recover back to his normal position before that attempt. And have to stretch his whole body. It's a fine big save made by Godwin. It's been known for a long time. Didn't go for Real Sapphire during the Nationwide League One campaign last season. That is the replay of the big save. That is the first impact of Godwin in this game as well. I've really been having holiday in the last 39 minutes before being called to test. And the goalkeeper shows why he's been trusted to be the #1 for today's game. Corner. It was going directly for goal! How did that happen? How did that happen? From corner kick into the back of the net without touching a single player. This surely will be one of the best goals of this match week 13 fixture of the TCC League. A corner kick direct without touching a single player. It was just a direct kick. Special goal. He was scoring directly from the fingertip from Governor Supergill. That makes it the back of the net. This surely will be the talking point goal of the match week 13 and including being nominated as TCC match goal of the season. There was just a fingertip from a Governor Supergill who assisted that corner. And the player will surely watch that over and over and over and over again. It's a clip to save for his unborn generation. What a goal he will surely remember as a player as well for Imperial FC. And there was nothing for Godwin Azubogu to do about that to stop that. Sapphire will now have to start all over again. Manor is starting with Godwin. It's another lack of communication. But they need to be more extra careful with losing out the ball position cheaply. 2 minutes to play, plus what the little stopping time will be before half time. Their second attempt in this game. They got that breakthrough. Zane Samad, name surely would never be forgotten. But there's still time to play. The second half of this game, a little time to play before half time for REAL SAPPHIRE to turn things around. It's a goal you talk about for some weeks and for some months. Godwin has been fantastic, but I had nothing to do about to stop that. You have to become a spectator to watch that. And it's going to be for a corner. Thank you very much for the hospitality. One or two once after half-time whistle from the central referee as well. The best of time for the boys as well to do better in the second half of this game. As it stands, not really satisfied with the way the boys are really pushed to play out till half-time. Not really speaking. The boys have not really been too encouraging to watch out till half-time. The flip of the last touch there from Victor Lovina seems to be heavy. And it's Rocky. 45-minute play now into what the additional time of this 4:45 would be. I guess it's going to be 4 minutes of additional time. To be shown by the fourth official. 4 minutes of additional time is shown.
Yeah, I got you.
Chete, I'd only be called to action talking of Imperial FC goalkeeper ones in this game. Thank you very much for this. REAL SAPPHIRE needs to be extra careful not to concede more. It's a head collision, quick intervention of the medics is needed on Zane Samad. let's look at the replay of the goal once again, Victor. The goal you'll have to watch over and over. Surprisingly amazing, magnificent. One of the best, if not the best of the season. It was just a direct hit from the corner. There was a fingertip from Godwin Azubugu that assisted the ball into the back of the net.
It was going directly from
Let's look at the replay of the save of Godwin Azubugu as well with another 30 points for the goalkeeper who has been fantastic in this game as well. But there was nothing even the goalkeeper in the world can do to stop that. That is the save once again from the mistake between his own defender. Reflect to IMPERIAL FC player was right to just test goalkeeper, was going directly to the right top corner. That was a save that leads to the goal. And let's look at the goal once again from the big save from Godwin. That is the save and the goal from the corner that was well saved by super good and leads to goal once again from that corner. That was just a direct corner kick. Did not touch any of REAL SAPPHIRE IMPERIAL player. It was a direct corner into the back of the net. It goes. Really, really hot weather that needs something chill. Relax back the brain. The brain looks more cool. Because it's something serious on Ozen Samad, who is down at the moment after having a head collision. It's going to be REAL SAPPHIRE FC player. The left back was the man who scored the goal. Ozen Samad is okay.
Nice one.
4 minutes of the additional time played already. We may have just little additional time due to injury to Ozen Samad before referee put an end to this half time. Balogun, Ibrahim, the captain of the side, flip ball to Musa from the right hand side now. I guess he will have to possibly change his position. Chance! Not just the best of strike there from Promise Omenka, it's a weak one, weak attempt. It makes it easy for Chete to catch. That's to half time. The home side leads to that wonderful goal from Ozen Samad. From a well-taken corner, which had nothing for Godwin Azubugu to stop and save. After making that big save, which leads to the corner and put IMPERIAL just one goal up to the reshadowed match day 13 fixture of the TCC League. Live here at the IMPERIAL Stadium to half-time of this fixture is IMPERIAL 1, REAL SAPPHIRE 0. Our part of the goal scorer against OGUN Tigers, captain of the side, start the journey of the match day 13, rescheduled fixture of the TCC League. He opened the scoring against the OGUN Tigers, captain of the side for REAL SAPPHIRE. So Ibrahim leads the attack for today's game. Trusted to be paired alongside Emmanuel Ilesomi. Not the best of calculation of all. Pushed Nofsi and Musa in farewell for a throw signified by referee Imperial's way. For his own teammates. Nothing to worry, goalkeeper will welcome that with joy. Madejo, this may be dangerous. Recovered well by Adams Ismail, will have to make the vital interception of ball from him to give the best of football with a time hacked up ball. Aziz will have to make the stop over. Olorotimi, dangerous player. This time, Hamza Yuba. Imperial are still using that as a ball advantage, support well by one of the best of games. There is time to run into space this time. It's going to be one-on-one now for Musa Akinfewa with the defender this time. In the kick position, you expect him to do better now. There's still not the best of pass. Still not the best of pass there from Musa, who will try to locate Unite. Big mistake there from. Excellently done, recovered well by Ablasi. Musa Akinfewa to flow from the right wing position to make that deadly run of attack. He had not even getting it right with his speed and ability to run into space to cause little more problem for the back line of Imperial in this game. Musa Akinfewa. Chilenos. He's the player introduced up front for Oladejo. Seen by referee Joshua Ibrahim.
An offside before why are they giving it?
Musa Akinfewa alongside in front of these to take the responsibility of his set piece. Not the best of free kick taking. Easily catched by goalkeeper who have it alone. Omenka. Akinfewa. Most of this time, right to block a ball. No flag should be raised. Second on to come forward for Imperial. Fine cross, not the best calculation of ball. Very lucky, Godwin. Oh, what save! Corner. He was going directly for goal! How did that happen? How did that happen? Oh no. The captain of the side flipped on to Musa from the right hand side now. I guess he will have to possibly change his position. Chance! Not just the best of strike there from our part of the goal scorer against OGUN Tigers, captain of the side, start the journey of the match day 13, rescheduled fixture of the TCC League. He opened the scoring against OGUN Tigers, captain of the side for REAL SAPPHIRE. So Ibrahim leads the attack for today's game. Trusted to be paired alongside Emmanuel Ilesomi. best of calculation of all. Pushed Nossi and Musa in farewell for a throw signified by referee Imperial's way. Preparing for his own teammates. Nothing to worry, goalkeeper will welcome that with joy. This may be dangerous. Recovered well by Adams Ismail, will have to make a vital interception of ball from him to give the best of football with a time hacked the ball. Aziz will have to make the stop over. Oluwarotimi, dangerous player. This time, Yuba. Imperial are still using that as a ball advantage, support well by one of the best of guys. There is time to run into space this time. It's going to be one-on-one now for Musa Akinfewa with the defender this time. The kick position, you expect him to do better now. There's still not the best of pass. Still not the best of pass there from Musa, who will try to locate Unite. Big mistake there from. Excellently done, recovered well by Ablasid. Musa Akinfewa to flow from the right wing position to make that deadly run of attack. He had not really been getting it right with his space and ability to run into space to cause little more problem for the back line of Imperial in this game. Musa Akinfewa. Julenus is the player introduced up front for Oladejo. Seen by referee Joshua Ibrahim.
An offside before you beat that way. Why are they giving it?
Musa Akinfewa alongside in front of these to take the responsibility of this set piece. One of the best of free kick taking. Easily catched by goalkeeper who have it alone. Omenka. Akinfewa. Most of this time, right to block a ball. No flag should be raised. Taking on to come forward for Imperial. Fine cross, not the best calculation of ball. Very lucky, Godwin. Oh, what a save! Corner. It was going directly for goal! How did that happen? How did that happen? Oh no. The captain of the side, flip ball to Musa from the right hand side now. I guess he will have to possibly change his position. Chance! Not just the best of strike there from our part of the goal scorer against the Igbomu Tigers, captain of the side, start the journey of the match day 13 rescheduled fixture of the TCC League. He opened the scoring against the Igbomu Tigers, captain of the side for Risofa. Ibrahim leads the attack for today's game. Trusted to be paired alongside Emmanuel Ilesomi. Not the best of calculation of all. Pushed Nossi and Musa Akinfewa for a throw signified by referee Imperial's way. Preparing for his own teammates. Nothing to worry, goalkeeper will welcome that with joy. This may be dangerous. Recovered well by Adams Ismail. Will have to make the vital interception of ball from him to give the best of football. With a time hacked the ball. Aziz will have to make the stop over. Oluwarotimi, dangerous player. This time, Yuba. Imperial are still using that as a ball advantage. Support well by one of the best of games. There is time to run into space this time. It's going to be one-on-one now for Musa Akinfewa with the defender this time. In the kick position, you expect him to do better now. It's still not a... Recifer introduced Steve Wallow. And it's the last stage of the game for Adams Ismail. He will make way for Steve Wallow in the middle of the area to finish this game. Possibly fight from a goal down to see how they can positively turn things around from a goal down to fight for the needed 3 points in this game. Of expectations. With the 45 minutes to still play, it's becoming with best of all to see how they can just rightly get the best of job done. See what the reflexes of the result of this game will surely be at the end of the 90. To encourage themselves to talk about in this game. Providing one of the best of feelings. Giving out their best of all and see what the result of this game surely will reflect on the log table for both sides. Under 45 minutes of a long journey. Sapphire will need to do better up front in this game if they are to get the needed results. There is a change in the goalkeeper as well of the REAL SAPPHIRE. The second choice goalkeeper ahead of this game is been introduced. But it only lasted for the 5 minutes of this game as he makes way for the man Remileko, another fantastic goalkeeper to watch. Goalkeepers, one of the trusted goalkeepers in goal for REAL SAPPHIRE, and as well for a brighter future for Nigerian football as well, with the best of opportunities in the hope. We're having the best of time to see how numbers of fans as well. I'd really encourage these two sides given the best of football from the grassroots level and possibly to be recognized globally. Time of ball to still play this game. There is still much with expectation and belief. Imperial only had 2 minutes for attempts on goal all through half time. And the corner kick scored by Hussein Samad is always once in a lifetime you see such kind of goals. And it's surely going to be a goal he will surely save for his unborn generation as well. A lifetime player representing Imperial. Tonight with a flavor ball this time. Late arrival there from Musa Akinfewa did not get the right push of ball. Still time to play forward. It's needed for Imperial lineup. I wonder what this goalkeeper is really drinking up and smoking this afternoon. It's a really evening. First change. Kind of what you take. SAPPHIRE will try a long throw. Not the best control there from Alade Akinfewa this time. It's not going to be possible. As it shoots! That wasn't just another encouraging one from the midfielder. They decided to shoot from the outside box area. And the diving was needed there from Achete. We'll have to make sure the ball is not going directly into the back of the net. Well watched by a goalkeeper who had not been having enough time by REAL SAPPHIRE player to be tested in goal as the #1 choice for Imperial in this game. There's nobody to be trusted in this line. So if you talk about Pina, Omenka this time. Release back to Pina, who will have to run from the left-hand side. Victor did well, but the last release there from the left back did not get it right. He was determined to run into space to cause problem with the attack. There is going to be needed interception there for the man Remileko. Having the best of free time as well to be tested and be trusted by the head coach to finish this guy taking the place of Godwin. It's not going to be possible. Very, very possible. That's opportunity to break. Unable to fill up the run of attack once again. Not really best to show for the attack. The man now playing alongside his own teammate to make sure they reflect quickly into this game and possibly push this game back level quickly. With 7 minutes played into the start of the second half. Promise Amenka will have to try to break into the middle to sweep the ball into the right hand side. First touch is beautiful this time. Directing him forward to attack. There are options to release on the pass forward, but at the end, It was just a misunderstanding there between the two players and nothing to show. Was expecting him to release down the pass for his own teammate, who arrived quickly in a very good position to shoot. In the best position to go right for to undermine at the best of position. Encouraging to see time of the gameplay. I don't understand what this is taking this stage. Time to communicate with the head coach as well to make some changes. See how Richard Brown was able to change the second half of this game for the fight of the 3-pointer. And away to on the right flag. You need to get the best of concentration on what the season. For the shine to Omeka. Support by Bobina. Omeka still wants to hold that, to do that a lot at the moment. They need to hack fast to the start of the second half to bring this game back level to fight for the net 3 points. Steve Wallow. Unselfish! What exactly was Musa Akifewa thinking? That was another running space. Musa Akifewa, another player of his own quality. He missed that kind of burst. That should be a push of attack. And surely be a problem for Imperial in this game, but nothing to show at it. On his out of play. They need to hack fast. 10 minutes into the start of the second half. Ableti. Promise Omeka. It's a fair player becoming more familiar with how he's going to look in the place. To recognize the players with the jersey number. But it sends to the wrong ball control pair from Ableti this time. They need to really step up their game at the moment and still possibly push for a quick equalizer. There is going to be double substitution from the Imperial FC bench. They will surely be pushing to give themselves the right of hope of securing their first win this season against Real Sapphire after losing the first leg 2-1 at the Dino Stadium. A second meeting was from the Chiefs Cup where it was played here as a goal attended. ODOGBOLU, well done by the defender. Yes, it's not something really serious on the player. He's really paying for the best to play at the moment. I think the long story is on about it. That's the man who scored the goal separating this side. It's the talking point of this fixture, and surely will be nominated as one of the best goalers of the season, if not the best as well. Excellently done by Premier Jamaica. Before I wonder why the coach of the Imperial are really taking the risk to continue on Saint Shaman. It's kind of a tough injury. There's nothing that really comes for free. The early moments. Mustafa Adnori not the best of time to come forward to play in this game. Quite different from the way they played the last 2-3 matches before now. Victor that was just so close again. They gave him all the chance in this world to take, and he almost utilized that moment. Very dangerous and deadly Victor Leauge again. That was just another talking point moment for Imperial in the second half of this game. I wonder how they allowed him to think. They're not really aware how dangerous and deadly the young centre forward is. In a kind of good position, you give him that kind of opportunities. It's going to take and bury that. It was just very lucky attempt there from Victor Leauge goes wide this time. And now football played already. They need to do more to stop that dangerous and deadly Victor Leauge, who always have the best of time to express himself positively on the field of play as a deadly man up front. There's another big player to watch from IMPERIAL FC. It's the back line of the REAL SAPPHIRE have to really have the best of communication to stop that. Thank you very much, Victor, for the sacrifice mate. Done well. Money team shown. It's really well appreciated. Striking out to tag forward. Onto the left hand side now. There are numbers of players who have to recover back quickly. Rossi. Still not your way out. They're really giving them the opportunity to shoot from every available angle. And Imperial are now taking chances of every moment like that. Promise Omenka this time. Musa Akifenwa. Musa did well! Musa! What a goal! That is just too beautiful to watch. I was talking about how deadly and dangerous he is when he holds the ball in that kind of dangerous area. Once again, the young boy has shown his quality. What Victor Leauge can do, Musa Akifenwa can do better. The boy had just been powerful up front. Victor Leauge had really been doing everything possible up front. And once again, Musa Akifenwa delivered. Look at the first touch again. 1-on-1 with Hosseini Samad. Clear the defender off the road and makes that finish a perfection for himself and brings this game back level to start all over again. What a goal that was. What a goal to bring this joyful game to watch over and over again. It's been a satisfied approach of football from the both sides who have entertained their fans. And you talk about the 2 goals scored so far from the 2 teams. It deserve to be well acknowledged and appreciated for the time sacrificed to watch this kind of game. At the moment is Imperial 1, REAL SAPPHIRE FC 1, goal scored by Hosseini Samad. A talking point goal, the goal surely that will be nominated as one of the best goals of the TCC League season. And Musa being farewell to the perfect start of the second half, bring the game back level. 63 minutes off for both sides to still play in this game. Flip on the glory. Matches like this really counts and matters for the 2 teams. I'm going forward with the communication not rightly sent by Ajete. They really give it Victor Linus that kind of opportunity to position himself. The centre forward had really been trying to take advantage of every moment like that.
He does go on. He does go on. No need to increase it.
Actual.
It doesn't mean
possibly give the best of time for the goalkeeper as well to showcase himself. Had numbers of time being trusted by from a coach of the REAL SAPPHIRE FC side, trusting the main over Godwin Azibagu. Since the 2 Brazilians took charge, they have a trust in Godwin Azibagu over the mayor Emlekon to be the #1 choice goalkeeper representing REAL SAPPHIRE. No call of a foul, Promise Amenka. Amenka still to create the personal space for his own teammate. But at the moment, I guess it's Aladeaki Fewa down. Refreshment at the time of a better restructuring. at time as well to have the best of time to cool off the brain.
Sub.
Oh, substitution is made by Sapphire FC side. They introduce another fresh leg. Shadow Yinjeka. Shadow Yinjeka is the player introduced. And it's the last stage of the game for Promise Amenka, who makes way for Chinedu Oyecheka. Imperial as well has made numbers of changes as well. Steve Wolo. Musa did well again. There are numbers of players surrounding Musa when he holds the ball.
Let's see. There's no contact. Stand up, Joe.
Quick kind of reiteration. I guess it was seen by the assistant referee who is close to the incident. The center referee, including the assistant referee, are close to the incident as they are now increasing the tense of the game. We are way towards the decision of the center referee. Surely will be.
Follow.
Going to be a interaction from the two Brazilians taking charge of Real Sapphire as well to intervene quickly. Have a call. Center referee and assistant referee surely will take the decision on this. Taking his final decision on that incident. Carefully watching what really happened. Because there was a forced contact in Musa Akinfewa before escalating. So the referee will have the best of time to watch carefully for taking his final decision. So Pereira as well will have to runs back to confirm what really happened. Time was spent by center referee who is carefully watching the right of time to have the best concluding part of this game. Referee have to get the best of time to have enough time to watch over and over and then take the final decision now to wait towards the decision is from the center referee. The numbers of players being called. Referee is holding the red card. Some players may be sent off by center referee already holding the red card. And then we wait. Will surely be penalized by the center referee to be sent off. We have to just patiently wait for the players who will surely be penalized. It's a red card for REAL SAPPHIRE player and as well IMPERIAL FC player who started the incident. It's the left back and Musa Akinfenwa, both players who scored the goals of this game, are sent off by center referee. Let's surely watch out for really transplant and happen to rebound. We check them here. Unfortunately, it's not just based on time. The players I hope this game was actually play one of St. Samuel. Musa Akinfenwa as well will not be available for Blackton business on Sunday. We'll play this remainder of the game with 10 men. Free kick from the right hand side, advantage REAL SAPPHIRE's way. There is another yellow card shown by the referee to one of the bench of the side. I guess it's you. Free kick not still rightly delivered. Akinfenwa is the last man who needs to be careful with his last touch of ball. Will now fit too long to Victor Obina to chase. Chedu Onyejeka. Onyejeka takes the place of Promise Omenka. The safe hand of goalkeeper Agente. A challenge seal, which the referee will carefully watch the game. I guess it's not really something serious. There was the clearance that started. They found the player down. So there was just a push. The player is okay. Joshua Ibrahim. It is going to be for Super FC throw. The center forward yet to test goalkeeper Jeta in goal. Ogun did well. Still manage himself a chance! 2-1 as it stands. They have to come from a goal down now to link this game by 2 goals to 1. What a turnaround in the second half it's becoming for REAL SAPPHIRE FC. And what a goal that was again.
Ogun did well.
Joshua managed himself a chance.
2-1
Managed well by one of his own teammates. And Joshua Ibrahim with the last touch of ball. He was part of the goal scorer in the last game against the OGUN Tigers. And a vital moment now for a possible point away from home. Put himself on the score sheet to now lead surprisingly by 2 goals to 1. Vital moment for the centre forward, and the captain has possibly as well delivered at a time that really needed. Best of time, centre forward is needed to deliver and surely deliver. That's the goal again. Which started from Balogun, who smashed it narrowly to his own teammates. Joshua Ibrahim was just standing waiting for the ball, and the captain utilized that moment, best of his moments. The 2 defenders making the impact of the goal, from Soma Balogun to Emmanuel Ilesami, and the last touch was done by the centre forward, who have to finish it from the defender to the centre forward. We are now making a remarkable show, a significant difference. Even the sporting director have to stand to celebrate with his boys. He knows how vital it is to get a 3 points away from home. But nevertheless, they are still going to defend the title. 9 minutes just to play tonight. A turnaround surprisingly for the visitors. And of a stating undefeated, it will be with hands this way for you can see sporting director will have to smile now. We've seen him frown all through the start of this game. And now we've seen him with a cheek of smile. Grab the best of time now to have the best of Thursday evening. Eight minutes to still play. Encouraging second half display from REAL SAPPHIRE. We'll have to turn things around. There was show of a shock from a goal down. The player being attended to by the medics of Imperial, who is still down at the moment. The player is still being attended to. The player is okay after enough time spent by the medics of Imperial. There's no appointment to be had after this game. Time really counting for both sides. Imperial will surely be surprised with the scoreline at the moment. First of all, to reflect this game with the two teams playing with 10 men after one of the players are both sent off, the goal scorers of this wonderful game. Flag is off, one offside. Crucial Ibrahim at the moment. There is going to be another substitution from Imperial FC bench. This number 14 coming up for this number 20. Victor will have to be tested after this game to confirm karaoke. And straight voice to the commentary. 5 minutes to still play tonight. Time. And touching one of the best of times for Imperial, who strike force and now been behind 2 goals to 1 surprisingly in this game. Victor Leauge will have to still give hope before full time for his side to possibly fight for a point, which REAL SAPPHIRE would never want. The Crupper Road, but he's out of play for a throw REAL SAPPHIRE's way. We still have 5 minutes to play tonight, so wait toward the additional time will be the REAL SAPPHIRE preparing to make substitutions as well. It's going to be the last taste of the game for Junaid Ayomide. The last taste of the game for the midfielder who had done his own part positively for fantastic player who would really be the best of time. Like makes way for more trouble. Now 4 minutes plus what the additional time of this game as well to showcase himself to fight for the place. Start the lineup of REAL SAPPHIRE. Block draw by numbers of players. Why now? Well calculated with his own teammate. They were eager to shoot the ball. Lack of communication caused them that chance. Victor Leauge was eager to shoot alongside his own teammates. Makes that interaction of all and wasted that kind of opportunity that comes begging once again for Imperial. Imperial are still chasing heavily for the equalizer. Damage draw for another cost. Good one touch of ball. Victor Obina. Managing to take everywhere from the left back position to still join the attack up front. Russ is good and the interception is needed. Jermaine Remilek will have to do the rest. And relieve the pressure with 2 minutes to play now tonight. On to another parallel possible for too much forward, do they, to chase? 1 minute to 90 now, plus what the additional time would be. Imperial will hope they can maintain the time. Real Sapphire will push everything because they needed 3 points. Still close the gap and 19 points. The team would see 3rd and 4th on the log table. One will have to restart with Ajay in goal. Goalkeeper did well. No pressure on the goalkeeper, will have to just can we do that? Should I do? No foul given, referee waits player now to break into space for Imperial to come forward now. Interacted well by Abela's ability. Chinadu JK now wants to try to come forward. Almost does it with a lovely skill. Excellently well remarked. Obina. 90 minutes of football played already. The 4th official preparing wants the additional time. 7 minutes of additional time. Surprisingly from the center referee and the 4th official, we still have 7 minutes to go. 7 minutes to still play for both sides to turn things around in this game. And decide what the fate of this contest surely will be. The time wasting and injuries to the players. It's the 7 minutes of additional time shown. Well done job there. Abilities have to settle for a corner. As Imperial are mounting on the pressure now. A possible push of a point in this game. One screen for goal again from the corner, and this time it's a different player. Been late. Because they are Imperial are producing corner kick specialists. It's the man who will take this one, but this time he's well dealt with by the man who is aware how dangerous the corner is. Well, no, the clearance is done. It's still down, and nothing is given. Well seen by center referee, but the player is at the moment down. There is going to be another call of the real check. They increase the tense of this game. There is protest from the player of the Real Sapphire.
Because they are Imperial are producing corner kick specialists. The man will take this one, but each time he's well dealt with by the man who is aware how dangerous the corner is. Imperial are producing corner kick specialists. The man will take this one, but each time he's well dealt with by the man who is aware how dangerous the corner is. Imperial are producing corner kick specialists.
Referee is having a lot of time to view the incident.
The man will take this one, but each time he's well dealt with by the man who is aware how dangerous the corner is. Imperial are producing corner kick specialists. The man will take this one, but each time he's well dirty by the man who is aware how dangerous the corner is. Imperial are producing corner kick specialist.
It's given as a penalty. Shoving out to award a penalty in the late minute of this game for Imperial. Surprisingly, after the main Remile Kulazo is a specialist in 7 penalties. He will have another time to showcase himself to the world how good he is as a penalty stopper. It's becoming crazy to the late minutes and late drama of this game. Victor Leauge to possibly fight for a point for Imperial, and a big responsibility now for the main Remilekun to take that place in this to save and deny Imperial to possibly fight for a point. The goalkeeper had saved numbers of penalties from the CCC League. Big opportunity to save, big opportunity for Imperial as well to score and bring this game back level. Victor Leauge with a big responsibility. Oh, save! Before this penalty, I said how good the man Remilekun is as a penalty stopper.
Oh God.
Once again, the goalkeeper has shown himself to the world how good he is on stopping penalties. This time it's coming in a big occasion like this, when you need goalkeepers to save you. The man Remilekun had shown his name, that he will surely relieve Real Sapphire from crying and put joy to their hearts, put joy to their eyes as well. His name only replicating well. One of the best of clearings. Victor Leauge, one of the most expensive players for Imperial, had denied them a point in this game. Seven minutes of the additional time now played. Real Sapphire are still not done yet, possibly to increase the margin. It's going to be a strong hand to that. Surprisingly. Thank you, Tian, for watching this live. This might just be the last kick of this game. Another recovery. Game still not done. Emmanuel Ilesami have to overlap. It's a big shot of an elbow. Penalty given. What a late drama we're witnessing in this dramatic game. Thank you very much, Tian, for being part of this live TikTok. Big man from the media aspect, big name in the photojournalist of Nigerian football, covering every single game. Nigerian football sector. Tian photography. Just 3-1 as it stands now, and that surely should see this game to a late drama. Tian is a big photojournalist who has had been covering Nigerian Premier Football League, NLO, as well grassroots matches, as well. Big sorry to Tian as well after seeing his team crashed out of the UEFA Champions League. heavily to Paris Saint-Germain, then you have to know the team is supporting. Victor Leauge. 3-1 as it stands. Late drama to this game, ends this great contest. Big win for Real Sapphire, but they had to say thank you to goalkeeper, the main Remileko, with a big save. But anyway, that doesn't really matter. The goalkeeper controversy save makes this game looks more lively. Good response of a late reaction and dramatic move of ball to the late shot of this game from Real Sapphire, was got late into this game to win this game with 2 goals margin, and to full time for this match day 13th fixture of the outstanding game between Imperial FC and Real Sapphire. It is full-time result here at the newly built beautiful stadium of Imperial Stadium here in ODOGBOLU. Match day 13 rescheduled game. It is Imperial FC, disappointing result 1. Very lucky and committed Real Sapphire 3. We see you on Sunday for the game involving Atlantic Business and Real Sapphire. Thank you for being there. My name is Bashir Ibrahim, and with the coverage that been Mr. Eme alongside Victor. Thank you for being there. Subscribe to the club YouTube channel. Follow and like. We'll see you next time, God willing. Bye for now.